Hey guys, in today's video I'm doing a swatch video. I've never really done like a lip swatch video before, but I'm wanting to do one for a while now. So I wanted to show you all of my favorite fall lipsticks. I have like a wide range from drugstore to high-end and like a wide range of colors as well. So yes, if you want to see my favorite fall lipsticks, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start by like the lightest colors, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I was gonna do like lightest to darkest, but I feel like I have so many different brands of like a few multiples that it's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with one of my favorite like nude for fall colors. It's the Too Faced Melted Chocolate little lipstick thing. This formula is really weird. It's very comfortable and it's really like thin. But if you're someone who only wears nudes, but you want something a little bit deeper for fall, I feel like this is a really good option because it's amazing. It's like a really light brownie kind of color, but it's not too opaque, so it just looks really nice on your lips, so I'll show you. A little bit deeper than your typical nude, so I think it looks really nice. It's also glossy, so normally in the fall time I go for like more matte lips, but this one is a little bit deeper, a little bit more brown, so I thought I'd still mention it for someone who wants something a little bit more natural. Okay, so at the drugstore, I haven't really tested out like too much lip products. I don't know why, I just didn't, but I really like the Wet n Wild Megalast lipsticks. They're the liquid catsuit ones, and it's a matte lipstick, and it's just a really good affordable lipstick if you want something from the drugstore that's super cheap. These are really nice options. They come in a lot of different colors, and I have 4 that I want to talk about that I think are really pretty fall colors. The first one is the shade Nudie Patootie. I wear this one so much. I love this one for like the fall time because I get really fair and most lipsticks will look too dark on me. So this one is like the perfect fall nude for me when I'm like really fair. It's like the perfect cool tone light nude for me, so. These do dry down completely matte, and I found that they don't look too dry on my lips. I don't have super dry lips to begin with, but I think they look really good. So this nude is beautiful. It also looks really good with like really dramatic looks. So if you like to go really dramatic with your eyeshadow in the fall time, this will be a perfect pairing lip color. And the next one in the range that I have is the shade Rebel Rose. It's a really deep rosy kind of color, and it looks really beautiful for fall. It's like the perfect deep mauve, and this one I think is perfect for someone who doesn't want anything too dramatic, but they still want like a little bit of like a color. This one is absolutely perfect. It's kind of deep on my skin tone, but it's still a little bit natural. It looks very rosy, very girly, very pretty. So yes. Next up, I have the shade Give Me Mocha. This one is such a pretty color for fall. It's kind of deep, but not being too deep. It's kind of like a rusty burgundy kind of color. It's really pretty for fall. It's like a nice, dramatic, simple color. I love it. As I will say, the darker you go with these lipsticks, the kind of more patchy they get. This one is, I'd say, 80% opaque. I do have to go over again in certain spots to get it perfect, but I don't mind because they are so cheap. But once you do like more like a second layer, it doesn't look bad in my opinion. It still looks really good, so. Then lastly, out of this range, I have the shade Video Vixen. This one is like a really deep red berry kind of color. It's really pretty for fall. It's like a really deep wine. That's what it is, a deep wine. This one is definitely the most patchy of them all, but you just have to work with it if you want something this dark. And I feel like dark colors aren't something that you wear very often, so if you want something from the drugstore, this is still nice. Even though you do have to work with it a little bit, it's not like you're wearing this every single day. I mean, maybe you do. I mean, I don't wear dark colors every day. So if you don't want to spend like a lot of money on a deeper dark color that you only need to wear like a few times, then I think the drugstore is a good place to go. Just You might have to work with them a little. Okay, so back to like the more nude colors, I wanted to talk about the MAC lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. I don't really have many MAC lipsticks, but I always go for this one in the fall. It's just a nice like nude, but like a deeper nude for fall. It's really pretty and one of my favorites. I always reach for this one every time. Just super comfortable, and it is a matte lipstick, but so comfortable. So if you're wanting like matte lips but you don't want a liquid lipstick, this one is like a really good option because you can still like rub your lips together and it won't disrupt the lipstick, and it just looks really good. And then next up, I also have another more soft fall lip. It's the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Sellout. This one is so pretty. It's like a deeper, rosier color. And it smells like brownies. More like a terracotta color in my opinion, right? I don't know, but it's kind of like the same idea as this one. It's a little bit more brown than the Wet n Wild one, but it's still like that same deeper but still like not too deep fall color. It's really pretty. Okay, so from the drugstore, I think that NYX has so many good options, especially for lipsticks, and I really like the NYX lip lingeries in the shades Embellishment and Beauty Mark. Embellishment is such a pretty like deeper cool toned purpley kind of color. It's really pretty for fall. This is what Embellishment looks like. It's such a pretty cool tone purple. I typically don't really wear a lot of purples, but this one is one of my favorites and I love it. Very comfortable lipstick, and it does dry down all the way. It does take a second for it to dry down, but once it dries, it's really good. Very comfortable. I love these. And then the next shade I have is a bit more dramatic. It's the one in the shade Beauty Mark. It's like a deep brown color. It's so pretty. I love this brown. Even though it is darker, it's not patchy at all. This is what Beauty Mark looks like on me. I love this one for like really simple makeup on the eyes, and then doing this with like a green shirt like today, like so pretty. I love this brown. I love brown lipstick. Brown lipstick is like one of my favorite like deeper colors. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my favorite shades from Colourpop. Colourpop has so many different options for liquid lipsticks and like lipsticks now too, but my three favorites are 0.0, Times Square, and Barracuda. They are all very, very pretty. I have like more of a nude color, more like middle tone color, and then a deeper, more fun color. So let's get swatching. 0.0 is one of my favorites from Colourpop. It's such a unique shade to me. It's like a cool tone brown, but it's lighter, and oh. And this one is their satin formula, so it's not going to dry down all the way. So it's really comfortable on your lips. And This one is one that looks good with like warm tone eyeshadows and like cool tone eyeshadows. Like it looks really good with pretty much everything, and one of my favorites. Okay, so Times Square is definitely like a dry down little lipstick. It's more like nude, but once it dries on me, it gets pretty dark, but I love that about it. It's such a pretty color for fall. So as you can see, it does definitely dry down darker, but I love it. It's like a mauve cool tone. This one is one of Colourpop's like older matte formulas. I'm not sure if they still have the color in like this exact formula, but it is a little bit drying on me. Like this one feels like a drying little lipstick, but I just love the color. Okay, so I have two more from the drugstore. I have the NYX Turnt It Up lipsticks in the shades Dirty Talk and Flawless. I'm gonna try on Flawless first because it is lighter. This one is like a really glossy, light, sheer, cool tone nude. It's really pretty. I like this for more like really deep, dramatic, smoky eyes. I'm putting this on top. And super cute. It's a little lipstick form. So I definitely think that pairing this one with a lip liner would be very beneficial because it is super, super light, but that's what I like about it. You can pair it with super dramatic makeup and it'll look really nice, especially for fall because that's when I typically will wear deeper, darker makeup. So, and the next one is like a really deep brown color. It's like a really true brown, and this one is in the shade Dirty Talk. I love deep, dark browns like this. I feel like you have to be like in a certain mood to wear a color like this, but it's really pretty. I think it's so fun to wear like really deep dramatic colors, and this one is perfect. It's like a sheer lipstick, but it's so opaque. Like the sheerness does not make the color sheer, you know? It's like a glossy, but it's not sheer at all, so I love this one. And then I also have like one more drugstore kind of one. It's the Palladio x Casey Holmes lipstick in the shade Rescue. This one is really deep and dark on me, but I love it for the fall time. It's so pretty. The formula of this is really good. I actually did a wear test on this like a long time ago when they first came out, but they're really good. They last for a very long time. They're very comfortable. And this color is fall, like. It's like a really deep color on me because I am very fair, but I love it. It's a very like deep rose mauve color. It's really, really pretty. One of my absolute favorites for fall. I love this one. Almost done. And then I also have one from Stila. It's the Stay All Day lip lipstick in the shade Bacci. This one is like a really pretty cool tone purple. It's like a lighter cool tone purple. It's not super deep and dark like the ones I showed you before. It's kind of lighter, but I love it. It's like a milky cool tone purple. The formula of this is amazing. It's really thin, but my lips are just crazy. Really thin formula, but it's super opaque when you put it on, and it dries down completely. Like, I got nothing. So, and then next up, I actually missed one from Colourpop. It's in the shade Barracuda, and it's a matte lipstick, I'm pretty sure. It could be a satin. I'll see in a second. This one is their satin formula, so it's really comfortable, and I love this one. Don't mind the application, by the way. Like I said, it's gonna get really bad, and it's bad, but I love this color. Super, super pretty. It's like the perfect burgundy fall color, in my opinion. I love it. And the last lipstick I have is from Ofra. It's in the shade Napa Valley, and it's such a unique, deep purple shade. It's like metallic, and this one is like perfect for Halloween if you want something like really easy to do, like you want to be festive with your makeup. This one is perfect. This is what it looks like on me. It's super dark. You can barely tell that it's like purple, but in person you can really tell the purpleness. Let me turn my brightness up. Okay, so that was this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and like it before you leave. And let me know down below what your favorite fall lipsticks are. And I'll probably check them out because I love fall lipsticks. So yes. If you want to see more videos from me, I upload Mondays and Fridays. So if you want to see those videos, then stay tuned. Other than that, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.